Hey everybody, welcome back to the Brick Bakery, where all our jokes I have baked and most of our bricks are medium rare. Welcome back to this Friday evening live stream. I hope you are doing great out there and that you are going to have a wonderful weekend. I know that I am going to have a wonderful weekend and I'm so happy to be here, and I see already people have turned up. A certain Mr. Workshop Teacher and our own Kaz. I am so glad you both made it. Yep, I made it, says Kaz, and waiting in anticipation, says the Workshop Teacher. Well, hello. Thank you both for coming out. It's always great to see you both. And I see more people are showing up. Ingrid Wynn, hello. And Brick Studio, hello, one and all. And yeah, so today we are looking at this one, the 31097, which is called something like Townhouse Pet Shop and Cafe, I think it is. What I've been wondering about is if it is a pet shop, a townhouse, a pet shop and cafe. So there's three things, or it's a townhouse, pet shop and cafe. So there's just two things. But whatever it is this one right here. It does have some alternate builds. You see over here. I do like the little tram right here, which is kind of neat. I think I've actually been thinking about building one or two of these from pieces I have just lying around and putting them in my city. That might be a neat little thing to have running around there. And looking at the back, it's just a bunch of good stuff going on. We see some examples of what can be done in the different builds. Now today I am going for the main build, of course, because that is the one I think actually is the best one. I see Gallagher has shown up as well. Hello. Good to hear your voice again. Thank you very much, Woodshop Teacher. Good to see you again, my friend. Jacob, I'm so glad you're on. Thank you very much, Ingrid Wynn. And Robin Hall as well. Does anyone have a bulk supply of pigeon food they don't want? Thank you, Robin. That's a great joke. Great callback joke there. Yeah, so anyway, are you getting anything? Sorry. Gallagher is asking if anybody is getting anything for Black Friday. Black Friday is an American thing. For some reason it has crept into Danish retail as well. So we actually do have a Black Friday sale, even though that is something that comes from the US. I don't mind it because things can be cheap. You have to watch yourself on those deals you get on that day, because not everything is as good a deal as you would think. So here we go. A lot of numbered bags. I am definitely not gonna make all these bags today because that would just be too much for me. It would take too long. I am aiming for about an hour, maybe a little more. But we'll break this one in two as we do regularly, and you can catch up on the second part of this stream next Friday. So I see 6 bags, so I'm thinking bags 1, 2, and 3 today, and 4, 5, and 6 next time. And here's a wonderfully big manual. This one is a thick one. Wow, that's impressive. That is impressive. I seem to have a little lag on the stream, but I hope it will be all right. Who knows? I've noticed that when I watch videos on YouTube, everything has changed to 4K for some reason, and that may be something that is also doing stuff to the stream, but I don't know. I don't broadcast in 4K. That would be way too much for me to handle. But anyway, hey, Rogue Transformations, welcome, my friend. And Annemike Hemskerk, how much was this set? I don't remember actually. It's been a while since I bought it, but I'm pretty sure I got it at a fairly decent price. I'm guessing it was 30% off at some point, maybe 35. And so it might have been about 450 Danish, but I don't remember. So yeah, here we go. Building the first build, page 5 and onwards. With bag 1 coming right up, right up, right up. We need to make some room for all this. I'm not sure what I'm getting yet for Black Friday, but not the Batmobile for sure. $100 says Brick Studios. Oh, you're asking, you're telling the price of this set. I'm getting an error message on my YouTube broadcasting thing, but that doesn't really make any sense because I can see that you are still getting a signal. Let me know if you were experiencing any kind of lag, any kind of problems. I don't see any problems. I have a test going on another screen just to be able to see how the stream looks, and it looks pretty fluent to me, but I don't know if anybody's experiencing anything. Please let me know and I'll see if I can do something. I don't think I can do too much. Yeah, well, here we go. Anyway, bag 1 it is, or bags 1. It's actually 2 bag 1. I need a tray. Whoops. Not any lag. All good. I had a phone call. Sorry. Oh, that's all right, Ingrid. Welcome back. But it seems that in the words of Jacob himself, hello, hello, hello. Yeah, well, hello, 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 Brick Trolls. Good to see you, my friend. But it seems like nobody is experiencing any lag. I'm really wondering why I'm getting that error message then. There must be something on YouTube's end. But as long as we're still having a steady stream, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. So the first, sorry, there's a lot of noise right now. The first little thing we are going to build here is, of course, I'm getting out of the tray, is of course the little hot dog stand, which is also a part of this set. Now it seems hot dog stands are getting very popular in LEGO sets. I got a stonker of a deal from John Lewis online. The 600 to 229 rocket assembly and the 230 space people pack combined would have been almost 155 pounds for £90. That's 46% off. Couldn't hit buy fast enough. Yes, that's a great deal actually. That's a great deal. I think that if I had a LEGO budget, I would like to buy some of those new Speed Champion sets coming out next year. Too bad Black Friday will be long gone by then. Well, Black Friday will be coming back up, I assure you. But yes, there are a lot of new great sets out. There's a lot of city sets that was just revealed, and I think this is a good lineup. Critics might say that this lineup has too many, of those old things that we see very, very often, but I don't mind that. I've been out of the LEGO game for a while, so getting a street sweeper, a mail airplane, an ice cream truck, that's good for me. I mean, that's something I'd like to have, that's for sure. Very, very useful in a LEGO city, I think. So the new city lineup looks great in my mind, but I'd love to hear what you guys think about it. And of course, if you're gonna get any of those sets as soon as they come out, or if you're gonna push it off and maybe get it a little later. Everything ding 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 ding. Even better, I'm picking it up from my local jail tomorrow. Great, as I'm not home much over the next few weeks, so me picking it up is much more convenient. That's very nice, says Kaz. It's so hard to choose what to buy. I wish I had a lot of money. Yeah, Ingrid, I can relate. I wish I had a lot of money too. It would be great just to get the whole thing, just get all of the thing. I like the street sweeper. I want it, says Brick Studios. Yes, I agree. It's a great little set with a new way of making the sweeper. It seems to me, I haven't really looked at the box too closely, but it seems to me that the sweeper part, the brooms, if you will, is actually made of Technic pieces. One of them, there is still this, the regular brush pieces has been used, but it looks to me like there is actually a some Technic pieces that's supposed to look like brooms as well, which is kind of cool. I like that. Hello, Sabadag. Hello, my friend. Welcome to this live stream. Hope you're doing great on this Friday and that you are going to have a wonderful weekend. We're building a hot dog stand right now, and I am taking the bun and putting in the sausage. There we go. It's a hot dog. And now for everybody to see, it's a hot dog stand, but there needs some details. I think they've done some kind of canopy for this one, which is the thing I'm going to build right now. So these, and putting in this here, and this round one. Now let's not ruin my weekend and talk shop. Having tomorrow off, but need to finish off some paperwork on Sunday in time for the next week. Working weekends. Shane McQueen says only interested in the street sweeper. Not a bad choice. Cow Studios. Hello. Welcome. Yeah, so the street sweeper, it is definitely a set I would like to get, even though I do have a street sweeper already, which I do like, but it's always nice to get a new one. I think those guys who's been sweeping my city for about 30 years would, or at least 25, would be happy to have a break, and I think they deserve it. So getting a new street sweeper might be a good idea, but the one that really takes the cake for me in the new city lineup is of course the ice cream truck. That one looks beautiful, and I love how it reminds me a lot of the old pizza truck. That's just great. Ooh, I like how they make the sausage here. This is great. I like this. This is cool. I like this. This is very nicely done, Lego. Good job. CD Bricks. Hello. Welcome to this live stream. I hope you're doing great and that you are going to have a wonderful weekend. So here we go. Hot dog being filled up. Putting in some mustard, I think. Yeah, this would be mustard. Yellow mustard right there. Putting in these. And then is this what's this? Cucumbers. I don't know what you call that. They are pickled in Denmark usually, sliced and pickled cucumbers. The Danish hot dog, I believe, is a little different than other countries' hot dogs, but not as different as the ones they have in Norway. In Norway, a hot dog is called a korv, and it has riksalat in it, which means it's your bun and sausage, and then it has shrimp salad, which is a mayonnaise-based thing, and potato mash as well in it. So you have the bun, you have the sausage, you have potato mash, and shrimp salad. It's the weirdest thing. I've never tasted it, but it is weird. So yeah, you get strange hot dogs in Norway if you go there. That's for sure. Rye Bread Studio, pickle in USA. Yes, that sounds about right. I would agree. And now I made the minifig as well. And the Lego Room gives a fist bump to everyone, which is kind of cool. Hello there, Mark. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Always great to see you, my friend. Hope you are doing great. I'm building a hot dog stand, and it's kind of cool. And we're talking about Norwegian hot dogs. Brick Bakery, apparently the FTC have added some clarification to what is kids' content, which seems to be a little more hopeful than we originally thought. See the link, I retweeted on Twitter. Yes, I have actually seen the link, and I've also read the thing about content. I encourage people to read that. I'm not sure I'll be changing anything just yet. I will wait to see how everything turns out after the 1st January, or if there comes some further clarification. Remember, there might be a difference. This is not legal advice. This is not legal advice. This is just a thought. But remember, there might be a difference between the policies of YouTube and the actual law as stated by the FTC. That's just a thought. I'm putting it out there. Please remember that before we maybe, get too excited. Just Reddit cast looks a little more promising. I saw the new Mandalorian episode, Carter CD Bricks. Oh, no spoilers, please. No spoilers, please. Ash, I don't know if you folks know, but the the Disney Plus thing, the Disney Plus streaming service, hasn't made its way to Denmark yet, so I have no chance of actually watching the Mandalorian. So if we could keep the spoilers on the wraps just for now, until poor old Jacob has a chance to watch the thing on his streaming services at some point. I really hope we can get maybe access to the Disney streaming at some point. I would buy this set just for the hot dog stand, says Robert Studio. Yeah, I actually think that's a fair thing to say, because it is pretty cool. I actually like it. I think I like it just as much as the newer one, but I have an older one. Yeah. This is an older version right here, and they are very, very different. So if you're ever wondering if there's any reason getting more than one when they put out a new generation of sets, I think this should prove plenty that yes, there are plenty of reasons, because they are vastly different. This one has some functionalities to it though, where you can store the sausages and such. But yeah, it is cool. It is cool for sure. Yeah, and on we go to page 14. I have no Twitter cast. Let's hope there will be light at the end of the YouTube tunnel. We don't get it to the end of March in the UK either. Oh, we need more hot dog stands in the LEGO world. Yes, we do. More hot dog stands to everybody. But UK gets Disney Plus in March. I'm actually not sure if there's a date for Denmark yet. Probably there is, but I've just not been able to figure it out. I haven't really looked too hard, because I had the idea that it would be a long time before it actually showed up. So there was no reason, getting too excited for it already. In my view at least. And yeah, I like those small builds in that set, says Trigger Bricks. Yeah, I do too. I really do too. I think this is a great, from what I've seen from the box and from what I've been doing until now, it seems like a cool set, that's for sure. And I really enjoy building stuff like this. I like the creator set generally, and the buildings are cool. And speaking of, I don't know if you folks have seen, hello Jav Bricks, hello, but I don't know if you folks have seen the new Creator 3-in-1 building that's come out. Sort of a corner store with a small, much like the small rocket that came with the lunar lander thing, that little rocket that could sort of go, a children's ride thing. There's a children's ride too in that one, a small airplane, and then it looks very, very interesting. That corner shop idea is great, I think, and that's definitely a set I would consider getting, because I do think that looks interesting, very, very interesting. Stop motion stories, perfect sets, he says. I agree very much. Sabadak have sent you an Instagram message. That's good, says Cass. Yes, that creator set looks good. Yeah, saw that with the rocket on the roof. Looked interesting. Yeah, I really think that one looks interesting. I think that's one that'll be worth getting, whether or not you are actually going to build the set as such, or if you're just collecting bricks for something you want to do. I think there might be good stuff in there. It seems like there's going to be a lot of light blue bricks in that one, which is cool. That's a nice color. Rye Bread Studio says, yes, I love that one. It will go well with my corner deli from a few years ago. Yes, that's a set I would love to have gotten way back when, but I was unfortunately not back into Lego at that point, so I missed out on that one. But this one I would love to have. That is true. That is really true. Seems like that I need. I'm noticing that I'm sort of skipping steps right now, but it doesn't really matter right now because I can still keep up like this and this. I have not seen these in gray before, so that's neat. I've only seen these in white. That's pretty good. What did I missed out this one. Yes, I'll do this. And I need this and this. They've been released photos of the new Lego architecture skyline sets, Dubai and Tokyo. Really looking forward to those. Yes, I saw that, and I noticed how that, I don't know if it's sort of an Eiffel Tower clone. It has the same color scheme as the Tintin moon rocket. I was a little confused when I saw that at first, because I thought, is this sort of we want to do things from not the real world? But then I realized, no, of course it's that antenna tower, Eiffel Tower thing. But I was a little confused at first. Yeah, so that was interesting, but it does look interesting actually. I'm not big into architecture sets myself, but I can appreciate that they look good, and looking good they do. Beep, 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 beep. A couple of round things as well, so putting these in here. I've only seen the Tokyo one, the Dubai one not yet, to be honest. Tokyo Tower, haha, says JB Brick Fanatic. Welcome, my friend. Good to see you. I really enjoyed your last video on the Copa. That was good. Good to see that you'll be hanging out with us still. Tokyo is a must, having been there. Brick Bakery, it's called the Tokyo Tower, and it's a communications tower thingy. Yeah, that's probably true. I don't know. I've never been there, but it's cool that you have actually. How was it? How was Tokyo? Tokyo in Danish it's called Tokyo. Tokyo. How was it? Was it cool? Did you like it? Was it very different? Did you find it hard to fit in, or what? Tell us, Cass. We're all excited to hear about your trip. Lego has showed almost everything for next year, but we are waiting for the new modular. I gave you a big thumbs up, says Ingrid Wynn. Yes, thank you. Yes, Sabadag. That's actually an interesting thing. I love this set you're building, Jacob. I really enjoyed modifying it. Yes. And I love what you did with that cup, Jar. That was actually pretty brilliant. Jar has a wonderful Lego city. You can, of course, go check him out. If you want to. I have been following him for a while, and he does do great stuff. None of his buildings in his Lego city is Lego designs. They are all original designs. They're his own creative designs. So that's pretty neat actually. I've been to both cities, and I'm looking forward to adding them to my collection. Yes, I can see why. It does look very interesting. It does, but Sabadag, you're touching upon something very interesting, namely the new modular building, because we've all got to ask, what will it be? What will this new modular building be? I think we can be fairly certain that a new modular building is coming out. As far as I know, there's been one coming out every year since they started out doing these, and a new one would of course be interesting to know what it's all about. So if people have any guesses, it would be wonderful to hear what your guesses are for the new LEGO modular. This orange, this dark orange, is great, and I'm sure there's a lot of these in the what shall we call it? The house, the gingerbread house. Cass says, I went to Japan for almost a month in September 2012. It was completely awesome. I had wanted to visit for years. It was very different to the West, but I loved every minute of it. So much history. Yes, I can imagine. That would also be the sort of interesting sort of contrast thing going on there, where, you know, there's so much history and then still those hyper modern cities and buildings and trains and all that. So yeah. And Mark, but thank you, Cass. That was very nice of you to share that with us. So Cass seems to recommend Tokyo, so you can consider that for your next holiday, if you will. And I saw that the LEGO Room said that Jarv Bricks City is one of the best, and I do agree. He does have a wonderful, wonderful city. So you can go there and check it out if you will. Ingrid Wynn, hi Brick Trolls. Hopefully, oh, I'm in the middle of conversation. Sorry. I love for the modular to be a church, as every real city has some type of place of worship, but I know they won't do that because of backlash, says Trick of Bricks. Interesting thought. Interesting thought. Crazy Hamburger Production. Hey, Jacob says he. Welcome, 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 my friend. I want a modular building that has a thrift shop. Agreed. We need a second-hand store in a modular building. Of course we do. Of course we do. A thrift shop. That would be cool. I'd love to see a modular museum, says Rybridge Studios. Also a good guess and good idea. LEGO is becoming very good to keep the new modular secret till almost the end of the year. Yes, I agree. They're almost too good at it now. Now we just have our guesses. But it's fun to have a guessing game. So we heard somebody wants a church, a thrift store, and a museum, police station. Somebody, Galagate, suggesting a police station for making a mock of Great Church. That's true. So police station, yeah, I've seen there's a police station, I think that was on Ideas at some point, which was wonderful, called something like Brick City Police Station, something like that, which was very, very cool, very, very detailed, with garages and everything. Very, very nicely done. Very good work. Police station would be cool. Don't think there's been one yet, like at all, has there? That would be neat. There has been a fire station, as far as I know, but a police station would be cool. And I don't know, it's hard to guess what it might be, I think. They had a church in the town plan set from a while back, did they? Huh. Interesting. Interesting. I didn't know that. Interesting. I'll have to check that one out. Do you have a number for that one, JB Brick Fanatic? I'd love to see that one. How are you? Asks Crazy Hamburger Production. Well, I am great. And how are you, my friend? A theater with a LEGO movie playing. Not bad, but we have gone the cinema earlier. Even though I would like to get the cinema too, I'm not sure they would start repeating themselves already. As far as I know, it's only the 10th or 11th year. Did they have the 10-year anniversary a couple of years ago? So starting to repeat themselves already might be a little weird, but I do like the idea of getting a new cinema. It would be cool. A modular train station, says Mark from the Lego room. Also a great idea, Mark. Maybe they could take some inspiration from Bevan's Briggs. He did a wonderful train station. Lego 10184. I'll just check that one out. Lego 10184. JB Brick Fanatic tells us that that set includes a church. Is there a church there? I can't say that I immediately think of a church. Is it the green building you're thinking about being a church? I guess it was a town hall. There was a bride and groom that dressed up. Oh yeah, sure. That's because in Denmark it's actually pretty a pretty normal thing to get married in the city hall, or as you call it, town hall. So that's probably what that is. But well remembered, even so, because remembering that there's a bride and groom is pretty good. My tour visited Tokyo, Nagano, Takayama, Kanazawa, Hiroshima, Kyoto, Yokohama, and more. Kyoto was stunning. Would love to go back sometime. Yes, I would love to go to Japan as well. It does look and sound like a wonderful place. So thank you for your recommendation. Brick Players Union, hello. Brick Bakery, hello everyone in the chat. Hello, my friend. Welcome to this Friday live stream. I hope you're doing great and that you are going to have a great weekend too. We're building the 31097, which is a creator set from the last wave, and we just got the new wave of creator sets. So there's plenty of stuff going on with the creator stuff at this time. So I thought it very relevant to get this one out and get cracking with it. It's been a while. It's been sitting in my closet, but now I found it and I am building the thing that should be built. And now I'm putting in the lights, which is kind of cool, which is just kind of cool. But some great mock builders have made some fantastic traditional church buildings. You can see them on Flickr and Pinterest, says Rogue Transformations. Yes, I agree. I just saw an Italian basilica the other was it earlier today or yesterday? I don't remember. But I actually posted it on my Facebook, on my Brick Bakery Facebook site. So you can go and check that one out. That was an amazing, some Italian, a pair of brothers, something like the Giannitti brothers or something like that made it. It was beautiful, very, very, very impressive piece of work. Very well done and very, very well carried out. Just a great thing. We want to see a live sumo wrestling tournament. That was an eye-opener. No, we went to see a live sumo wrestling tournament. That was an eye-opener. Yeah, I can imagine. I've only seen some on the television once in a while, but it's been a long while since I saw that. But other than that, I'm not too familiar with the sport. This is looking nice. I really like this dark orange color. That's just beautiful. And all the glass here in front makes it look really, really cool. Really, really cool. There we go. And sure. Like this. This is very nice. And now we do some other things. We do these like this. Okay. What do you think of Lego if Lego made a modular park set where it only cost around $30 and had a park instead of a building? That's a good question. What do I think if they would do that? And if it was $30 is quite a bit cheaper than the regular expert creator set. So I think that would be it would be neat to see what they would do with it. It would be cool to sort of get a sense of how LEGO would do that. But then again, parks is maybe one of the things that I think people like doing themselves. Also because if you do a park, it's often in relation to a building or something, and getting the getting sort of the style to fit in some sense might be something you want to do. So while I think it would be cool to see what LEGO would do with such a park in this design, I'm not sure how popular it would be because people like doing their own. But I'd love to see it. That's for sure. I would love to see what they would do with that, because it is interesting. It's always interesting to see what the official LEGO designers come up with. No way, I've already supported that one as well. He did the Pirates Bay as well, didn't he, Mark? Okay, there's something I came into the middle of there. Sorry about that. Very good points, says JP Brick Fanatic. Yeah, but thank you. But at least that's how I feel about it. Oh, this is not... Brick Players Union, a park would be a nice change of pace, especially in a 3-in-1. Maybe that would be interesting. Maybe that would be interesting. I'm wondering if... No, it seems it's just this computer right here. So just... As I just told you, I have the stream running on a separate computer, but that one seems to have lost connection to the internet for some reason, and I am fearing if this will happen to the streaming computer as well. I don't think I still see the camera moving, so things should be all right. Just wondering why this computer suddenly stopped working. That is concerning. Maybe I should restart this computer just to make sure that it's the computer. Sorry for the technical difficulties today, but it is a little shaky, it seems, and I don't know why. I want another mini modular set. Indeed. No, we're still good, says Cass. Yeah, I think we are still good, but I'm really wondering why this computer suddenly gave out. Now, the place where I live does have some fairly thick walls made of cement, so that might be why. It's simply a question of the signal not getting through all that concrete and steel. However, most of the walls between the rooms are actually made of plaster, so yeah. Still all good here. Big bakery, yeah, all right. A park with trees, benches, fountain, etc. That all could be moved around. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, Brick Players Union. But I want a Star Wars modular. Great idea. I saw somebody who had made a a brick bank, recolored version of the brick bank in a classic space color scheme, and that looked just awesome. I really like that one. Of course, it will take a lot of work to actually do that yourself, but I really like to look at that, and I believe it was thematically correct in the sense that the shops, whatever you want to call them, that was in there was actually relevant to a sci-fi setting, which is also very impressive. I think that's a very neat thing. I don't know if you folks have seen that one, but it looked very, very, very cool. That's for sure. That's for sure. So if you haven't seen that, please try to Google around a bit and see if you can find the brick bank in a a classic space recolored version. But yeah, a Lego modular. Actually, I think the idea is good. Also in the sense that they should actually take the concept of the modular building and move it to other themes than just town or city, if you will. For instance, we've seen them do something like that with the Ninjago stuff, and it's just great. People love them. I love them. I think the Ninjago city is a wonderful set, and you can see how people are trying to copy that in their own builds. I've seen a Gotham city that was in the same style and that looked amazing. And Kaz, our own Kaz from Blockhead UK, has done some wonderful things with the Ninjago style. But I'd love them to move that whole idea of those big buildings into other themes as well. So, for instance, move it into Star Wars. Move it into the regular space theme, the space exploration themes. Move it into just the other themes that we have. But how about a Friends building like that? That was just cool. I guess the UCS sets are modular standard, but would be good to be able to build a particular scene or planet. Yes, that's cool. I like that idea, Mark. But could you see that? I mean, let's say, for instance, or a pirates themed modular building like the Ninjago city. That would be crazy. That would be cool and very fitting too. You could do so much with that format. I mean, there's no reason not to, in my view, at least. So there we go. A little Red Cup Café affiliate here. Here we go. Yeah, very nice. I suggested a modular room series. One set a bedroom, one a living room, and so on. Sounds cool. Sounds very cool, Ingrid. Thank you. JB Big Fanatic. If they did Star Wars, it could easily be the lower levels of Coruscant. Yeah, that's one way to do it. It could also be just a slice of the Death Star instead of doing the whole Death Star, just doing a slice of it. Bag 1 is done by now, by the way. It's this little cafe here in the bottom. I like this. And of course it's a Red Cup Cafe. The Red Cup Cafe is also a mainstay of my LEGO City. You can check out my latest city update for a full overview of that if you want to. And here we go with another floor. This is good. And hey, Kaiso, welcome. A bit late, that's all right, my friend. We are still just starting bag number 2 of 6, and I'll be doing 1, 2, and 3 today. Lego never went for it. No, I think Lego has a lot of people suggesting different stuff, and no matter how good your idea is, there's always an idea that is equally good, and they decide to go with one or the other, and we can never know what precisely they decide to do, because I'm pretty sure that there's a fairly complex, analysis that goes before actually deciding on a particular set. Even the idea sets has to go through review before they can actually produce them. And it's not like if you get the 10,000 votes you're guaranteed anything. Of course you're very close, and it's often that when you get those 10,000 votes you go on through and it gets produced as a set, but nothing is guaranteed actually. So there's a vast amount of analysis. So every suggestion, be it from a letter or a mail, or be it in the shape of an idea set, nothing is ever certain, and they can have all kinds of reasons to reject or accept a certain suggestion. So yeah. Sorry, I stepped away. What were we talking about? Yes, we were talking about the modular, and I was just throwing out some ideas for how they could move the modular sort of style. And we're talking about the modular buildings, the creator expert buildings here. How they could move those into other themes as well. I really mean it. I'd love to see a friend styled creator expert building. That would be cool. I believe our own Ruth from what she called Adora Builds has actually made something very, very close to it some time ago, which I really liked. I liked how she sort of mashed together 3 or 4 friend sets and created one big building out of it, which was very, very closely related to the look of some of the bigger modular buildings, which was kind of cool. I like that. Don't the modulars go through decades, time periods? Al's Barber was the 20s, Diners 50s, etc. So can we work out a time period? The last one was the garage in the corner. I'd say that one was still a 50s or 60s style, like the diner. I don't know if they're already moving up. If they are moving one up to the 70s, then it might be a disco. Like, you know, a full-blown neon disco. We are getting a lot of colors that could be relevant for that at this point. So maybe that could be that would be both sort of time period accurate. I could see them do a lot of funny stuff with a disco, you know, having a party, all that. And we just got Disco Benny as well. So there are things that's pointing in that direction, to be honest, already. So a disco might be cool. There we go. I think that could be something we might see if we sort of think about it moving ahead one more decade, or maybe if they stay where they are now. That's Danish for now. I don't know. Maybe what's typical of the 50s if we look sort of popularly, sort of pop culturally at it. Something with UFOs maybe. I have considered LEGO ideas for some of my creations and may pursue this in the future, but I have, thanks to everyone's support, managed to produce the designs for some creations and sell them, says Rogue Transformations. Yes, and that's one thing you have to consider when you go into the whole... I actually discussed this today with another person, but that's something you have to consider when you go into the whole LEGO ideas thing, that if you are good enough and to some extent lucky enough that you get through the whole voting process and you actually get voted through with 10,000 votes, there is going to be some restrictions on what you can do with your design afterwards, even if it gets rejected, if I'm not mistaken. And this one, I think this is true, but I don't remember it exactly. I think there's a 3-year period where you can't do anything with your design other than just having it lying around waiting for that embargo to lift again. But that's just, I think that's how it is, but I'm not sure. You'll have to look that one up to be 100%, but you have to consider that when you submit your stuff to LEGO Ideas, because if you are lucky enough to get voted through but not lucky enough to get your set produced, you might just be out, you know, of your own set. I mean, so you can't even sell it, and people will see it on LEGO Ideas and see all the drawings, and so they'll start copying it themselves, and yeah, then maybe it's not a good idea. But I don't know, it's just a thought. I was just thinking a disco would be cool, says Brick Players Union. Yes, I agree. That's a good call with the 70s, a disco, and the 80s arcade. That's a good idea, Rybread. Very, very good idea, Rybread Studio. That's a great idea. Thank you. I think that was a brilliant suggestion. Of course, the 80s will be an arcade, a video game arcade. I think we can call LEGO, say that we've called it. If nobody else will, I'd say Rye Bread Studios have called it here on this live stream on the 22nd of November. There's going to be an arcade building with arcade machines playing in them when we reach the 80s in the modular buildings. I think you're right, Rye Bread. I think you are completely and utterly right. I've forgotten something here. I don't know what it is. It's one of those. All right, here we go. That's a frying pan. All right. Asu, says Galagate. Not something I would have thought of, but definitely a possibility. Yeah, sure. A drive-in would be cool. Yeah, a real burger joint with a drive-in. That would be cool. But I'm afraid it might be too much like the diner we've already gotten. It does have a car, and even though there isn't sort of a regular drive-in, you know, who knows? But that would be a 50s, 60s thing for sure. That would be, yeah, definitely. So that's definitely something. If they continue with the 50s or 60s as their overall theme for the coming modular, then a real drive-in might be. Oh, the question is, are you talking about a drive-in restaurant or a drive-in theater? Maybe that would be interesting. The downtown diner is a good classic set. Yes, agree. Rogue Transformations, agree. I do need to get more of those modular buildings at some point, but as you know, I have embargoed myself from buying LEGO for the rest of the year, and I have not bought any sets yet. I have bought masonry bricks, but I think that must be the exception. LEGO Ninjago has new arcade sets. What? Is that an arcade? Wow. 90s could be a blockbuster. Yeah, but only the 90s. The year after, the decade after, not so much, and the decade after that, definitely not so much. The 90s. What could be the 90s? A modular building for the 90s. Of course, Blockbuster, a video rental store, would be a great suggestion. What was typical of the 90s in buildings? Interesting. I only think of boring stuff when I think about the 90s. Yeah, video rental store might be a good idea. I'm wondering if they would ever do something a little more industrial, like a small factory or some kind of production building. I don't know if that's too, if that's not interesting enough, like a sort of aesthetically, visually, but. Last year, 3rd of December, they showed us the corner garage, so maybe in 11 days we will know the new modular, says Sabadak. That's a good indeed. A minifig with flares. I'm not completely sure what that is, Jar, but thank you. JJ, I'm going to take apart my Ninjago City docks and make a little Chinese restaurant, Chinatown area in my city with the different shops. That's a good idea. Ooh, sexy profile bricks. Yes, indeed, Cass. Yes, indeed. I hope you caught a glimpse of the masonry bricks in my latest video about the Copa, where I thought I had to sort of shake everything up a bit because it was getting a little depressing speaking about the Copa and all that at length. So putting in some good old masonry bricks right in the middle of that was my solution for that problem. 90s, a rundown factory turned into yuppie housing. Oh yeah, yuppies, of course. Some kind of corporate headquarter made all in glass. That would be good. And I think it would be cool if there were I don't know, cool, scary or cool, you decide. If there were a Patrick Bateman minifigure, that would be neat. I love that. I'm not sure if that's just a tad too adult for LEGO, but I like the idea all the same. I like the idea all the same. Oh, that's because I see. All right. I never thought of this. I never ever thought of this. So this window here is offset by half a brick, and they use an angled 2x1 like this to cover the hole here in the window with the small stud inside here, so you can actually hitch it like this. That's pretty brilliant. I would never have thought of that myself. Great idea. Thank you, Lego, for teaching me stuff while I'm building. That's why I really enjoy building official sets. There's always good ideas for what you can do technically in those. So that's good. Thank you very much. A modular Charlie and this chocolate factory style. Yes. Oh, that's good, Cass. Good, you caught that. And I had, oh yeah, you actually commented on that. Sorry, I'm getting forgetful. Sorry about that. Yeah. I designed a modular Lego factory to go next to my Lego store, says Brick Players Union. That's a great idea. Is that, do you still have that one, Brick Players Union, or was that your old city? Please let us know. This one. Oh, this is good. This might be something I could use as well. Do. I have a couple of factories in my city. I used all the factory parts from the Lego Batman sets for the inside. Yeah, I remember those. You have a dark green factory, which I like very much, actually. Yeah, that's true. Thank you, Jar. There was a really good chemical factory submitted for Lego Ideas a while back. Yes, I remember that one. And I'm also pretty sure that the way that I remember it actually got the 10,000 votes, but got rejected, and I don't know why. Their policy and rejection sort of ideas are sometimes a little funky. I could imagine that maybe they found it not child-friendly enough or something like that, but I don't know. I'm just guessing. If somebody knows anything about that, or if it's even true that it got rejected, please let me know, because I am curious and I can't really go to the internet right now to check myself. I'm busy building Lego. They are both works in progress. I need more sexy masonry bricks, says Brick Players Union. Yes. I was very lucky 2 times in a row, actually, having someone finding masonry bricks for me in the Lego store in Copenhagen. I was very, very lucky twice to get first a full cup of light gray masonry bricks and then 2 full cups of dark red masonry bricks. I am so happy that I've gotten those. As you might have seen on my Instagram, I have used a small little sort of scene set like this to make a corner for my Lego furniture that I put up on my channel not too long ago. I put up a how-to video on how to build Lego furniture, which you can check out if you want to. It's a little lengthy, but I really wanted to give you a good overview of each little model, because I wanted you to be able to copy them if you wanted to. Right, there we go. Yeah, so you can check that out if you want to. It was released just yesterday, actually, and yeah, I enjoy doing those because it's also a challenge for me, both of course to make the video, but also to come up with designs. I've got half a mind to to just pick out, you know, let's say maybe 100 different bricks from my collection and just say make 10x, make 10 beds, or make 10 televisions, or something like that with those more or less random bricks. Just to challenge sort of my creativity. I think that would be interesting, and maybe try to help me start seeing the bricks in less traditional fashions. I personally have a tendency to, when I see a brick like this, I only see something that can be placed, like this. That's the only possibility I'm thinking of when I look at a brick like that. And I want to be better to look. I want to be better at looking at a brick and thinking, well, this can also be turned upside down. This can also do something else. This can also be used for this, that, or the other. And I think taking bricks, random bricks for your collection, and then tasking yourself to maybe building something specific from those bricks, maybe could be a help for you to sort of develop your, shall we say, Lego vocabulary. Your ability to sort of build different things from bricks that seems to be not very useful at this very moment, but then again solving the problem, building the thing anyway, but just being creative about it. So that's something I'm thinking about. Hello, Bobo Bricks, or should we say Gonkdroid? Welcome, my friend. I'm excited for the piano sets. Oh yeah, that's true. I'm sorry I went on a rant right there, so I haven't checked the chat. I will do that right away. Looking forward to the piano set. Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see if they can actually get a working playing piano out of that. I haven't posted for a week or so, a little Copa Blues, but mostly being stupidly busy with work. Hope to get a handful uploaded this weekend. Yes, I hope to see more from you again, Kaz. Kaz has a wonderful channel where she does a lot of micro builds. It's called Blockhead UK, and she really does a great job. She's been her work is good enough, so she has actually been summoned to the Lego house to display her stuff there. So you can actually go to the Lego house presently and see her work, which I think is very, very impressive. And I really enjoyed meeting Kaz at the SFW, the Skabik Fan Weekend, which is a big Lego event here in Denmark. And we made actually 2 interviews. The other interview will be up at a later date, but there is actually an interview with Kaz on my channel where we're talking about her wonderful micropolis. And I had a good cameraman with me who made some great footage of the micropolis, so you can go to that as well if you want to. It is also on my channel, and you can probably find it in the watch list that's called interviews. Yeah, so be sure to use that one while it's still there, because it does seem like it will be going away at least for a while. We'll see how everything turns out with the Copa and all that. My real name is actually Emil Bo. So that's why I call Bobo. I see. That's very nice. That is very nice. I'm wondering what this is. Right now I have the faintest idea. Is it a microwave oven or something like that? It could be. 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 Beep, 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 beep. And small display. I like these numbered displays right here. These small displays are cool. I'm excited for the Pirates Bay one coming out soon, I hope. Yeah, I'm excited for that one too. Definitely one of the idea sets that I'm sort of on a must buy. That's almost a must buy for me, because I really like the idea of seeing pirates coming back in Lego form. It's been a while since we've seen something like that for real, and I haven't had the chance to get any pirate sets since I came back, so getting that would be great. Oh, it's a whole little thing. Ah, it's the entire kitchen. Oh, I get it now. All right, all right. So this here is your sink and the table right here. And if this would be a dishwashing thing or something. And of course a controller for the stove right here. So we got a full kitchen going. Is this a little far away? Can you actually see anything? I'll give you a little closer look. See if that helps. I'm very honored to be getting one I'm not sure what that was. Really like the small kitchen build. Yes, that's true. It's a great little one. I've never thought of kitchens in this way. I also almost always think of them in modules, like a cupboard, and an oven. But this is all built together, which is very neat. That's a very nice idea, actually. And I'm putting in a plant, it seems. Plant in the window. And what do we have here? A small little, what do you call those? Drawer. A chest of drawers. In Danish it would be a commode, which is neat. Right here. Here. And here a lot of leftover bricks in this one. That's pretty neat. Always nice to have extra. Here we go. Putting it in here. And then it must go on top of this. Right here, like this. And here we go. The building is starting to look like a real building. That is very nice. I like this. I really like this. I think this is one of the better 3-in-1 creator sets I've seen. So yeah, this is great. This is really great. So we are just about opening the last. Hello, it's a big thing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm about to open the last bag of this evening, which will be bag 3 of the 31097 Townhouse Pet Shop and Café. Oh, you're making one for her stick figures. Well, oh, that's cool. That's cool. I really. Oops, sorry, just give me a sec. It's very noisy. There we go. I really need to get back into the sig fig game. It's been a while since I ran out of pieces for my sig fig, so I've got to get more so I can start sending out more sig figs. There's actually already people who have agreed to do an exchange with, and it would be fun to get it done because I like populating my city with sig figs. I think it feels very personal. Oh, she looks very happy, doesn't she? And a very nice haircut as well. Stand here. No, but I do like populating my Lego city with sig figs because I think it feels more personal. It almost feels a little more real, to be honest. I think there's a certain kind of reality to it because they're all very, very different. Hand-paid jackpots. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't think I've seen your name before, but welcome nonetheless. It's always great to see new folks here on the stream. I should know this, Brick Bakery, but will we be able to comment on your streams after January 1st? Asks the Lego Room. Now that is a great question. I don't know, to be honest. I'm not sure how that will work, if there will be the same kind of restrictions as there is with other things here on YouTube after the 1st of January. If it ends in a situation where you can't comment here on YouTube, I will be moving my live streams to Twitch, and I hope people will follow and come over there and have a good time. But that is probably going to be my solution for how to solve that. I have only briefly looked at the Twitch and the whole functionality around it, but I do like the idea of using that because it does seem to have some pretty well developed features for streaming. So that's probably what I'm going to do if there will no longer be a chat on my streams here on YouTube. And I think I'm going to try to test that to the best of my abilities before I get on a stream and there's no chat available. That would be the smart thing to do. But as far as I can see and as far as I know, there isn't, for me technically, there isn't going to be too much of a difference from streaming here on YouTube to streaming on Twitch. But there will of course be a difference for you folks because you've got to go to Twitch instead to see my streams, and maybe it's less less comfortable to go there than just staying on one service. But I'm still trying to find out how to adapt everything. But I haven't made the decision yet to change fully because as many others, I'm still hoping for some kind of sign from YouTube or the FTC that, you know, maybe we who make Lego videos like I do could turn it back to not made for kids. But until I get something that is a certain, you know, proof, I'm not turning anything back on in any way. So my channel is an adult entertainment gambling channel, but my son and I love building Lego. Beer. Yeah. Don't you mean the 42,000 blah blah blah? Oh, I'm a terrible YouTuber. I try to watch when I can. I'm just reading from the chat now. Yes, that'll be the $42,500 question for each live stream. Yeah, indeed. I'm going to miss 24-hour Legomaniac builds after the 1st of January, unless he's doing them on Twitch, for instance. I will, with my channel, stay on YouTube as child-friendly marked. I hope YouTube will change the rules a bit, says Sabadak. That's very much what I'm going to do as well. My channel will stay here on YouTube. I will mark it as made for kids until until such times as some kind of news arrives where it turns out that I don't have to. But for now, I'm marking everything as made for kids, and we'll see how it goes. I have made a website which you can follow my stuff and you can comment. And actually, there's a link in the text right here down below where you can see where you can go to get the full Brick Bakery experience, both now because there's actually already posted stuff there that I don't post on YouTube because some of it is pictures and some of it is in text, and there's going to be more text and pictures that's not going to be on YouTube. So if you want the full Brick Bakery experience, you should go to www.brickbakery.fun. That's www.brickbakery.fun. It's also here at the bottom of the screen, and you can go there and see what I'm up to over there. If we can get comments back, I'll be happy. Everything else I can live without. I guess we all feel the same. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people who agree with you there, Mark. I think there is a lot of people who agrees with you there. I would be satisfied just to have comments turned back on. That would be fine by me. Call my content for children, for kids, that's fine. No problem at all, as long as I can have comments as well. And everything beyond that is just nice to have. But comments, it's almost a need to have, in the sense that the interaction is so important to me. So yeah, that is what it is. That is what it is. That is what it is. Oh yeah. So let's not get. I will try to change the subject just a bit, not because it's not interesting, because it really is, and it's something that really is important to us all. But have you all seen that there is now a monster truck burger vehicle coming out in LEGO. A Creator 3-in-1 set that's a monster truck selling vehicle thing. That one looks exactly as imaginative as I love LEGO to be. It reminds me so much of what we saw with the LEGO Movie 2, and I think this is just awesome. I will love to get that set for sure. That one is just going to be great. I really want that one. That's for sure. I'll of course wait for a sale to come on here in Denmark. Ooh, there's parrots. There's white parrots. These used to be red in my mind, but yeah. Jacobs, oh, there's a lot of things going on in the chat. I'm so happy that you are so chatty, but I have a hard time keeping up. I want the zebra car, says it's a big thing. Yes, of course, that one too. Also a great tribute to an old classic 90s LEGO set, that little safari zebra car, which yeah, that's a great set too. Also a clear want in my book. The monster truck burger bar is bonkers. Yeah, exactly, and I like that. I really like that. I want more of that. I want more of the bonkers stuff, because we can all build realism fairly easily in our cities and such if you want it. That's cool, and I like that. I like to approach a certain level of realism myself, but I also like all the bonkers stuff. I like going crazy. I like, you know, if you want a space rocket in the middle of your city, well, go nuts. Have a space rocket in the middle of your city. If you want dinosaurs to roam free in your city, well, do that. Just anything. It's great. It's great. It's just great. What? So this is just going to be sort of tucked in here? All right. Well, I'll do that. And then the blue flowers on top. Do it. And do it. And here we go, the roof. This is a very nice roof. Very well done there, LEGO. Very well done. Thank you. Duke, this gives me some ideas from my own present project. Rogue transformations, it would fit very well as an ancillary vehicle for Mother. That's a great idea, Cass. I like that. I like the big built burger sign, says Rybrook Studios. Yes, I agree. It's cool. It's just a cool idea. I like that. It's funny. It's creative. It's bonkers, as Cass said. Just great. Just great. It's it makes me laugh. It makes me smile. It makes me happy. With drive-through. Oh yeah. Did you hear that, Rogue Transformations? The burger truck could be a ancillary vehicle for your Mother build. Rogue Transformations is building a very impressive mega moving city out of LEGO, and he has dubbed it Mother, which was a name that was suggested by our own Robin Hall. He was very creative to suggest Mother, and it's actually an abbreviation for something, and I don't remember what it is right now. I'm sorry, but maybe someone can fill us in about what that means in particular. I'm sure it means something very cool. That roof reminds me of the Parisian restaurant modular. Yes, indeed. That was what I was thinking as well. The Parisian restaurant does have some cool roofing going on. And again, it seems that I have lost connection on my one computer. That's actually interesting. That and it seems to me that the stream is still going strong. No problems yet. So yeah, I won't be doing anything to amend that just yet, because it doesn't seem that there is a problem actually. Let me know if you feel differently out there on the internet. We are actually approaching the end of this live stream right now, and I usually try to fill you folks in on what will be up next, but I have to pull out the plan, but I don't have it here, so I have to restart the other computer. I'm pretty sure that there will be a review on Monday, and there will be a I think it's a Scabic interview on Thursday. Sorry, I'm interviewing somebody at the Scabic Fan Weekend on Thursday, I'm pretty sure. And on Friday we'll have another live stream where I'll be finishing this very set. I'm actually looking very much forward to it because it is very, very cool. It is very neat. Tomorrow on my website, you can go check that out because there will be something new I'm trying out. It's something I wrote, and it's for fun. It's not meant to be taken seriously, but I hope you'll find it fun. But please let me know what you think about it if you stop by my little web page tomorrow. It will be going up sometime in the morning Danish time, and you can of course let me know your opinion. It was fun, and I just enjoyed doing it, and I might do it again if you like it, and even if you don't like it, I might do it again anyway because I enjoyed it, and I think that's the most important part of this. MOTHER stands for Multi-Operational Transport and Hostile Environment Rover. Wonderful, wonderful, great work there, Robin. Great work, indeed. There we go. Small table with a croissant out here. A couple of fence pieces too. These classic fence pieces. Wonderful to see them in action once again. And then there's the three. Then there is a tree. Then there is a tree that we have to build. Relatively easy. I like to see them use some technique stuff like this. That's very, very creative. Great solution for this. Putting it in here. See you later, Job. It was good to have you here. Always neat and nice of you to drop by. I hope to see you next Friday as well. Yeah. Oh, how's this? Have a great weekend, my friend. Take care. All that good stuff. All that good stuff like this. And we put on some blue and a blue. And a blue and a blue, something like this, and then what? To these go here. Oops, no, not like this. Like this, you go here. Is this right? Ah, yes, this. There we go. Ooh, and a small bird. A small bird too. Yeah, we see you later, Rogue Transformations. It was nice of you to drop by. Always good to have you with us. Sleep tight, my friend, and have a wonderful weekend too. It's always great to have people come by, no matter how long you stay. It might be an hour, might be 10 minutes, might just be a short hello and goodbye. It's all good. I like it all the same. It's always cozy to talk with you guys about anything and everything. But I think the big news of this week has definitely been all the new sets that excuse me, that LEGO has put out. City sets, creator sets, Disney sets. There was also some Ninjago sets and Minecraft sets as well. Big surprise in the Minecraft sets was, of course, the fact that there was actually a what was that? A Ninjago character in Minecraft form there. That was interesting. I think I hadn't seen that coming, but it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. And other than that, of course, people are still trying to deal with the Copa, which we discussed at length last weekend. Last Friday. I am still the same place where I was that day, namely that I have marked all my videos as for kids, and I will keep it that way as long as I don't know any better, to be honest. I may, if we get some kind of news at some point that things are changing, that YouTube is defining kids content in another way, I will of course turn things back to the way they were, in the hope that I can get my comment section back and all that. But until we do get some real confirmation that would happen, I'm pretty sure it won't, but if we get some confirmation that happens, I will of course be changing stuff as well. So that is, and see you later, Mark. It was good to have you with us. So here we go, and this is also, I think, the last little part of this build. Yes, it is. So that is bag 1, 2, and 3 finished for this day. Yeah, it's been interesting to build this. Also interesting to put it together. Here we go. This is what we made today. Wonderful little cafe building here, and I imagine the pet shop will be over here with all the glass and stuff, but that will be next Friday for another live stream. And it has been great to see you all once again. I always enjoy our talks and our chats, and I really enjoyed how active you all were in the chat today. That was just wonderful. Thank you for that, everyone. It's always a pleasure. So please remember to comment, like, and subscribe as long as you can. It's always great, and it helps out the channel a lot. But with that said, I hope you'll see you guys next Monday. Bye for now.